Thank you all so very much for coming to TODD SNIDER Rules. This is my sister and Todd's sister, Shannon. I am Todd's brother, Mike. So we wanted to personally thank you. I want to thank the Luck folks for letting us put this on here. I want to thank all of you for spending a Friday night with us. You're in for a huge treat. A lot of great artists are playing here today, and a lot of great songs that are going to be hard to get through, but we're ready. So the first act that's going to come on is Todd's nephew and my son, Levi Snider. There we go.
Feel like missing you today. Sometimes I just get this way. Seems like everything I see brings back another memory. Feel like missing you today. You're never too far from my mind. I feel like crying sometimes. It's always been so hard to do, especially when it comes to you. You're never too far from my mind. I know someday I see your smiling face again. I don't know when, but I know it's true. One other thing I know, no matter where we go, you love me and I love you. Can't help wondering out loud if we'd ever work things out. I wish I could make amends for anything I might have said back then. Can't help wondering out loud. I feel like missing you today. I ain't letting nobody stand in my way. I'm gonna pull down these shades and play some old songs. All right, now that we got the cheerful stuff out of the way. They say 3% of people use 5 to 6% of their brain. 97% use just 3%, and the rest goes down the drain. I'll never know which one I am, but I'll bet you my last dime. 99% thank for 3% 100% of the time. They say 64% of all statistics are made up right there on the spot. 82.4% of people believe them, whether they're accurate statistics or not. I don't know what you believe, but I do know there's no doubt I need another double shot of something 90 proof. I got too much to think about, too much to think about, too much to figure out. Stuck between hope and doubt, too much to think about. They say 74% of everything you're learning in college is a bunch of bullshit you'll never need. 83.4% of everything you got, you bought to satisfy your greed, because 91% of the world's population links your possessions to success. Even though 88% of the wealthiest 1% of the population drinks to an alarming excess. More money, more stress. It's too much to think about, too much to figure out. Stuck between hope and doubt, too much to think about. We'll pick it down. They say 74% of all statisticians truly hate their fucking job. The average bank robber lives within about the 20 miles of the bank that he robs. There's this little bank not so far from here that I've been watching now for a while. Seems like lately all I can think about is how bad I want to go out in style. It's too much to think about, it's too much to figure out. Stuck between hope and doubt, too much to think about. Hey, hey, it's too much to think about. Amen, it's too much to think about. All right, let's hear a loud applause for Tommy Prime.
How we doing, folks? Sure is good to be back at Luck. You gotta bear with me while I tune this little guitar of mine. While I'm doing that, I wanted to talk about Todd for a second. I had the honor of going to his memorial in East Nashville, and my mom had to go somewhere, and my brother had to go with her. So I was the only prine in the room, you know, and they asked if anyone wanted to get up and say some words. And, you know, when I love being on stage and singing, but I don't like talking that much, if that makes sense. And I'm also known as the most emotional one in the Prine family, so that doesn't really work out very well. But something that I said that I wanted to share with you guys. You know, I know that my dad meant a whole lot to Todd, and vice versa. And if I could just have one more thing that I could tell Todd or let him know, was that the guy that he looked up to so much had a little boy that looked up to him a whole lot. This one's for you, buddy. And all the snow has turned to water. Christmas days have come and gone. And broken toys and faded colors are all that's left to linger on. And I hate graveyards and old pawn shops, for they always bring me tears. And I can't forgive the way they rob of my sweetheart's souvenirs. And memories that can't be bought, can't be won at the carnival for free. And it took me years to get those souvenirs, and I don't know how they slipped away from me. Broken hearts and dirty windows make life difficult to see. That's why last night and this morning always look the same to me. And I hate reading all our letters, and for they always bring me tears. And I can't forgive the way they rob me of my sweetheart's souvenirs. The memories that can't be bought, they can't be won at the carnival for free. And it took me years to get those souvenirs. I don't know how they slipped away from me. Love you, Todd. Thank you, guys. Peace.
All right, which one are we playing first, fellas? All right. I love y'all so much, man. Thank you so much for being here on such a special thing. And we sure miss you, buddy, and we love you so much. There's a couple scene going through a parking lot. Call that a room with a view. Was the best night of pool I ever shot, and I made a lot of money too. Looking for some company in the weekly scene. Seen ad that just had to be you. I ain't seen you since New Orleans. Never did figure out where you run off to. I know I look bad the last time you saw me, but lately I've been doing alright. Won a tournament in Oklahoma City last week. Hustled half of this town tonight. I got some cocaine if you want some. It's the best that I could find. Or we could sit here and talk all night if the big old guy out in your car don't mind. Like old times, screw off the cap on a bottle of wine, living out a different kind of American dream. Like old times, your goal is always the same as mine. You didn't want to throw your fishing line in that old main mainstream. Well, you know I ain't expecting anybody but you. I don't know who that could be at the door. I got a feeling that you got a clue, and I bet you've been to this hotel before. Put the you know what in the bathroom, but don't flush it down just yet. Put your pager in my suitcase, you get the window, I'll have a cigarette. It'll be like old times. Screw off the cap on a bottle of wine, living out our own kind of American dream. Like old times. Your goal is always the same as mine. You didn't want to throw your fishing line in that old main stream. But no, sir, officer, you don't understand. We's just two old friends drinking wine. I'm sure she is, but that's not all she is. She's also an old friend of mine. Got a picture from high school here in my wallet, 1982. No, sir, officer, no offense taken. You have a good night, too. Good thing we didn't throw this away. Baby, turn up that radio. I'm pretty sure the cops knew what we were up to. I think they just decided to let us go. Oh, don't make such a thing about the picture, 'cause that was just something I kept. Don't get all sentimental on me now, girl. Haven't even told me what your new name is yet. Old time, just like old time, yeah. Living out a different kind of American dream. Like old time, your goal is always the same as mine. You didn't want to throw your fishing line in that old mainstream, and you never did, you crazy motherfucker. All right. Are you ready? Let's do this shit, man. Y'all good? B-double-E-double-R-U-N, B-run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, B-run. All we need is a 10 and a 5 or a car and a key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, B-run. A couple of frat guys from Abilene drove out all night to see Robert Earl Kane at the K-Pig Swine and Soiree dance. They wore plaid shirts and khaki pants. They wanted cigarettes, but they was low on money, so they bum one off this hippie that smelled kind of funny. And the next thing you know, they was both really hungry and pretty thirsty too. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All we need is a 10 and a 5 or a car and a key sign that said their beer was coldest. He sent in Brad because he looked the oldest. He got a 6-pack and a candy bar. Walked over to where all the registers are. Laid his fake ID on the countertop. The clerk looked back, stopped and said, son, I ain't gonna call the cops, but I am gonna take this card. The guys took it pretty hard. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, Bear Run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, Bear Run. Oh, how happy we would be if we only brought a better fake ID on B-double-E-double-R-U-N, Bear Run. They met another hippie named Sleepy John. He claimed to be the one from the Robert Earl song. They gave him their cash, he bought him some brews. It was a beautiful day in Santa Cruz. They was feeling so good it should have been a crime. The crowd was cool and the band was prime. They made it back up in front just in time to sing with all their friends. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, Bear Run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, Bear Run. All you need is a 10 and a 5 or a car and a key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, Bear Run. Let me get some fill. Man, I love you, Todd. Yo, rock on.
Hey y'all, my name's Emma Ozier. This is my brother Aiden over here. We're honored to be here today as a couple of kids who grew up in Texas, and we live in East Nashville now. Super excited to be up here honoring Todd. Can I get the starting note? Christian, white ring Republican, straight white American males. Gay bashing, black fear, and poor fighting, tree killing, regional leaders of sales. Kicked heaven, frat house, and kicked heaven, backslapping, haters of hippies like me. Tree hugging, peace loving, pot smoking, porn watching, lazy ass hippies like me. Tree hugging, love making, gay wedding, wise red digging hippies like me. Skin color blinded, conspiracy minded, protesters of corporate greed. We who have nothing and most likely will till we all end up locked up in jails. Back conservative Christian, right-wing Republican, straight white American male. Dollars and dogs, boys and girls, living together in two separate worlds. Following leaders through mountains of shame, looking for someone to blame. Diamonds and dogs, boys and girls, living together in two separate worlds. Following leaders through mountains of shame, looking for someone to blame. I know who I'd like to blame. Conservative Christians, right-wing Republicans, straight white American males. Soul-saving, flag-waving, rush-loving, lead-paving, personal friends to the quail. Diligently working so hard to keep the free reins of this democracy. For tree-hugging, peace-loving, pot-smoking, barefoot-and folk-singing hippies like me. Tree-hugging, peace-loving, pot-smoking, porn-watching, lazy-ass hippies like me. Thank y'all.
Hey, look, how are we? It's an honor to be here. We're a band called Briscoe from Austin, Texas. Honor to be here, honoring Todd. Thank y'all for having us out. You can't talk to me like that, boss. I don't care who you are. If you don't wanna have to hang your own drywall, don't put
Ashley Flynn.
Hi. I wish I was, but I'm gonna be soon. Now, I'm high on life. This party has been amazing, and Mr. TODD SNIDER, thank you for all these songs. One, two, three, four. Watching TV just makes me sad. Too many people treating people too bad. I said, oh, there's no hope. My old lady, she's sure gonna be mad. Just spent the last $50 we had. Spent the last $50 that we had on bad dope. Nashville skyline, looking over to a state of mind, leaving all our troubles way behind. That old Cumberland River, East Nashville skyline, discount cigarettes, liquor and wine, anywhere, anytime we deliver. Still mad about the slow bar. I guess that's just the way things are. Something good comes along, then it's gone. It's kinda like the Phoenix radio. We used to listen, and where did it go? It went off of the air so that more Sheryl Crow could come on. State of mind, leaving all our troubles way behind. That old Cumberland River, East Nashville skyline, discount cigarettes, liquor and wine, anywhere, anytime we deliver. They might be right when they say we're all wrong. They might be right when they say we're all wrong for these days. So much for money, so much for big. And then there's always a gig. There is always a gig at the cafe, at the radio cafe. East Nashville skyline, crossing over to a state of mind. leaving all our troubles way behind. That old Cumberland River, East Nashville skyline, discount cigarettes, liquor and wine. Anywhere, anytime we deliver. East Nashville skyline, crossing over to a state of mind, leaving all our troubles way behind. That old Cumberland River, East Nashville skyline, discount cigarettes, liquor and wine. Anywhere, anytime we deliver. Thank you. I found a four-leaf clover in my yard today. It had one leaf missing off it, but that was okay. Looking it over, I can easily see that four is really only just one more than three. Hey, that's good enough for me. Must be my lucky day. Slim chance, still a chance. Slim chance, still a chance. Still, oh, hey, you don't necessarily have to pay the fiddler to dance. We got the Christmas lights shining on the 4th of July. We got the radio playing, watch the cars go by. I keep on living in the lap of poverty. She make me feel like I won some kind of lottery. The way she keep looking over here at me. Oh, slim chance, still a chance. Slim chance, still a chance. Said, oh, hey, you don't necessarily have to pay the fiddler to dance. Oh, hey, you don't necessarily have to pay the fiddler to dance.
Mr. John Craigie up here.
There's John Craig.
Hey, 1, 2, 1, 2. Man, I can't even see you. This is cool. My name is John Craigie, and nice. That's my girl right there. I'm going to sing you a song I wrote about the second time I met Todd Snider. The first time I met Todd Snider, I was opening for him at the Rio Theater in Santa Cruz. It was a really good night. But no songs came out of that. Second night I met Todd Snider was at the Catalyst in Santa Cruz. And a few weeks before that, I was recording this record in San Francisco, and this is back when I was just starting out. I was trying to hire musicians to play on this record, but I didn't have any money, and I called my friend Clinton. He lived in New York, and he said, "How much can you pay me?" I said, "Not much." He said, "I tell you what, how about you just fly me out there and pay me the rest in weed?" And I wanted to sound really cool, and I was like,
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'll pay you so much weed.
and I had weed sometimes and sometimes I didn't. It was just dependent on what was going on in my life. And I wanted to try to find some. I mean, luckily, I was just lucky if I could get a sandwich at the end of the night. You know, weed was an extra bonus. I started calling... Nice. He's talking about sandwiches. Relatable. I was calling friends of mine to see if they had any weed, but I was only friends with folk singers, and none of them could afford weed. They were like, "Well, John, I got a lead on a good sandwich, but nothing on weed right now." I was like, "Oh, cool. I'll call you back about that sandwich. I got to find some weed." But one of my friends was like, "Aren't you opening for Todd Snider in a couple weeks?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Surely he'll give you some weed." I said, "Surely he will." Anyway, there was a slight misunderstanding. I ended up writing this song called "I Almost Stole Some Weed from Todd Snider," which I'll play for you in a second. And I wrote it and I played it, and Todd wrote me a really nice email thanking me for writing him the song about him. And a couple years later, I was playing the High Sierra Music Festival in Quincy, California. I was about to play the song, and I noticed Todd sitting in the audience, and I was very nervous to do the song. And I closed my eyes, I finished the song, I opened them, he wasn't there anymore. I thought maybe I offended him, and there was some scuffling to the side of the stage. I looked over, and Todd was walking towards me, and he put his hand out to shake it, but in his hand was a big fat jar of weed. And if you don't believe me, Google Todd Snider gives John Craigie a jar of weed on stage. You'll see the picture. I actually have no idea what happens if you Google that exact phrase. The picture's online. You'll find it somewhere. This song's called "I Almost Stole Some Weed" from Todd Snider. Well, I almost stole some weed from Todd Snider. Everybody calm down. I said almost. Mama raised me right, didn't raise no criminal. But this road gets dark, makes a man cynical. And I almost stole some weed from Todd Snider. It was December 2012 in Santa Cruz. At the Catalyst nightclub, I was in the backstage room. I had done my duty, done my opening set. Todd was on stage, he was rocking it. I was all alone in the back. I was eating some hummus and some chips when I saw a great big jar, and I looked inside it. It was full to the brim with marijuana. Oh, Todd had so much, I had none. I was faced with a moral dilemma. Let me just tell you what an honor it is to open for Todd Snider. In fact, I'd done it once before, Yeah, but Todd and I didn't really hit it off, and by that I mean we barely even talked. Oh, I said hey, he said hey, I tried to say more, but he walked away. Now I know it's all business, and I shouldn't take it personally, but when I found out I was opening for Todd Snider, oh, I must admit I had constructed a little fantasy. You see, there's a line from Todd Snider that stretches all the way back to Johnny Cash. Oh, one might even say that a torch has been passed. Here's how it went down. Johnny Cash was famous, Chris Christopherson was not. Christopherson sang for Johnny, then Christopherson was hot. John Prine was no one, Christopherson heard him play. Christopherson gave him his blessing, sent John Prine on his way. Todd Snider opened for John Prine a few years ago. He made John Prine laugh, John Prine made him a star. Now I was going to meet Todd Snider. Johnny Cash's initials are JC, mine are also JC. Pass me the torch, the circle is complete. Todd and I didn't really hit it off. In fact, like I mentioned, we barely even talked. So with all of this not meant to be, I figured why not steal a little bit of his weed. Whoa, whoa, oh. I walked towards the jar, trembling. Just then Elvis walked in. Not Elvis Presley, he's dead. But Elvis was the name of Todd Snider's tour manager. I turned around, a little bit startled. I said hey, he said hey. I said, you want some hummus? He said no thanks. He grabbed a few things, then he walked out the door. One of the things he grabbed was the weed jar. Yeah, that's how I almost stole some weed from Todd Snider. Oh, I almost stole some weed from Todd Snider. Mama raised me right, didn't raise no criminal. But this road gets dark, makes a man cynical. And I almost stole some weed from Todd Snider. Forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. Thank you. Thank you so much. We'll do a real fun Todd song called Sideshow Blues. We'll do a little solo after the bridge. 2 verses bridge, solo, 2 verses. Is that cool? We'll tag it twice at the end. This one to me. My rent, gave my car to my mechanic, and I ain't seen it since. My phone is always ringing when I wanna be alone. They try to sell me
all these freaks saying musicians. We're coming these sideshow blues. She's the only one I got, but this chick I hardly know keeps telling her I'm not. She got a loaded pistol, she waves it all the time. Says sometimes you gotta kill a man just to keep his ass in line. Oh, that's the way she says it. Oh, she heard it on the news. Hey, it's a circus out here, mama. Your baby got them sideshow blues.
How's everybody feeling out there? If we haven't met before, my name's Olivia Ellen Lloyd. I'm so happy to be here tonight. I'm going to do just like the record that 4, 5, 1, and then walk up to 1, just do whatever. We'll break after the second chorus. Todd didn't write this one, but he sure did sing it. Enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pink. The years go by quickly as a wink. Enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. You work and work for years and years, always on the go. Never take a minute off, too busy making dough. Someday you say you have your fun when you're a millionaire. Imagine all the fun you'll have in some old rocking chair. Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pink. The years go by quickly as a wink. Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. You're gonna take that ocean trip no matter come what may. You got your reservations, but you just can't get away. Next year for sure you'll see the world. You really get around. But how far can you travel when you're 6 feet underground? Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pink. The years go by just as quickly as a wink. Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. Get out and see the world. still in the pink. The years go by as quickly as a wink. Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. Oh, enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. Thank you so much.
Well, holy shit, have we been celebrating Todd Snider for this entire day? One thing about Todd, he didn't just like the finger-picking songs, he liked the rock and roll songs. So we'll do this one for him. It's called Incarcerated. My baby mother been incarcerated. Otherwise she would have been detained to testify to every word I stated. While it may be complicated, it's a true way. And see, woman to today I hardly even know her. Okay, maybe once or twice, might have given her a lift, but she never let me in at one of your honor. Everything that she give me, she said was a gift. Said that it was a gift. She said it was a gift. My baby mother been incarcerated. I never had a lot of luck with the ladies, Your Honor. I never had a lot of luck with much of anything. My baby mother wanna drive a Mercedes, Your Honor. My baby wanna move a diamond ring. She knows so well I can't afford these things, My baby mother been incarcerated. I'm kinda glad if I could give you the day to testify to every word I say. While it may be complicated, it's a true way. See this woman every day that I hardly even know. And there's one I know many people do. You see that it's not my signature. I'm telling you the truth, I am telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth, my baby mother been incarcerated. I never had a lot of luck with the ladies, Your Honor. I never had a lot of luck with much of anything. My baby mother wanna drive a Mercedes, Your Honor. My baby mother wanna wear a bunch of diamond rings. She knows so well I can't afford these things, My baby mother been incarcerated. I'm kinda glad if I could tell you today to testify to every word I say. While it may be complicated, it's a true way. You see this woman here today, I hardly even know. Hopefully maybe once or twice I might have given her a lift, but she never let me anyone around or anything that she give me. She said was a gift. She said that it was a gift. She said that it was a gift. My baby mother been incarcerated. I'm kinda glad about the luck, Your Honor. I'm just doing the job and you're alright. Just one more thing before I leave with my friends and my family. Can you tell me when this particular episode is gonna be on TV? I'm gonna be on TV. Nobody suffers like poor people suffer. 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 How about this band up here? You the man out there.
Hey everybody, how we doing? I just gotta say what a treat this is. I'm sitting here watching everybody play, and when I hear these songs, it takes me back to the first time I heard them and learning them in the car, or watching Todd sing them, and the music was just, it's so incredibly special. And what an amazing artist, and what a legacy to leave. And this is one of my favorites here. Smoking long black Cadillac, the engine's winding down. Park it up on the sidewalk like he owned the whole damn town. And hear him talking to some chick through a thick ghost of smoke, through a thicker haze of southern comfort and cold. Said, girl, you're wilder than the hinges hanging off the gates of hell. Don't be afraid to turn to me, baby, but he don't treat you well. And by he meant me, so I laughed and shook his hand. And he laughed a little bit louder as he'd yell up at the bed. Play a train song, pour me one more round. Make him leave my boots on when they lay me into the ground. I am a runaway locomotive out of my one-track mind. I'm not looking for any kind of trouble that I can't find. I got this old black leather jacket, I got this pack of Marlboro Reds, got this stash here in my pocket, got these thoughts in my own head. The right to run until I've got to walk, till I've got to crawl. This moment that I'm in right now, and nothing else at all. Play a train song, pull me one more round. Make them leave my boots on when they lay me into the ground. I am a runaway locomotive out of my one-track mind. Blizzard lights, we looked around his place, found him cold there on the sofa, a little smile across his face. And though I tried with all my sadness, somehow I just could not weep for a man who looked to me like he died laughing in his sleep, singing a train song, drinking on one last round, made him leave his boots on the day down. He was a runaway locomotive out of his one-track mind. Play a train song, play a train song, play a train song. Guitar stall. He took a left down the alley, used to shoot it on right now. He ain't taking nothing no more. Everybody knows it's a hard time, living with the hate and the greed. Most folks earn what they get for a living, others just steal what they need. Down on the corner, already talking how they wanna cut that tape. But I'm down here just working for $1. All I wanna do is stomp and holler. Oh, 18 years, that's a long old time to be. Just sitting face down, stoned in the alley, wondering how to get to that shiny sea. Everybody knows it's a hard time, living on a minimum wage. Some people just gonna sneak on through, others gotta rattle that cage. One of these days gonna find my way, or else just disappear. But I'm down here in the filth and squalor, all I wanna do is stomp and holler. I gotta wake up on my poor man's dream. Heaven only knows how we get there. After all the trouble and the strife, from all I seen, you only get one shot. And what you gonna do in this life? Oh, what the hell? Guess I might as well take a chance and try my way. I'm like James Brown, only white and taller, and all I wanna do is stop and holler.
Dude, it's tall.
Check 1, 2.
Y'all hanging in there? Well, we got to follow that.
Right.
It's all right. We're Garrett boys from Tennessee. I don't know if I'm on here now. What do I got to? Whoa, Lordy. Oh, yeah.
Must have bumped that one.
All right, we'll tune her up. First time I saw TODD SNIDER, and my tuner's not working.
Pedal.
There's a tuner right there.
I was 16 years old in our little log cabin we grew up in the middle of nowhere in Tennessee. It must have rained that night. Oh, there she is. Because our over-the-air antenna got the Kentucky PBS station that we would get from time to time. I saw this new guy I'd never seen before, named TODD SNIDER, on Austin City Limits. I think it was the first time he ever played it. And he sang a song that kind of floored this old hillbilly from Tennessee. And it kind of got tucked away in his repertoire a bit, but we're going to bring it out for you maybe. It's a song called Somebody's Coming. Tell all these people they ain't got nobody. Somebody's coming. Tell all these people that think they need money. Somebody's coming. Tell all these people walking tall and proud that their money talks, but it talks so loud that somebody's coming. It's gonna change everything. Tell all these people making all these decisions, somebody's coming. Tell all these people and their hateful opinion, somebody's coming. Yeah. Tell everybody in the KKK and the FBI and the CIA that somebody's coming. It's gonna change everything. Somebody's coming to change your mind. Sneak up on all you believe from behind. Somebody's coming who won't let you down. Stand by his people when we're too weak to fight. Oh, we're too weak to fight. Somebody's coming, it's gonna change everything. Tell all these people at the end of the line, somebody's coming. Tell all these people holding I work for food signs, somebody's coming in. Somebody's coming, it's been here before. If you think you're out of chances, well, you've got one more. 'Cause somebody's coming, it's gonna change everything. Somebody's coming that don't need your vote. Gonna rattle your cage, gonna rock your boat. Yeah. Somebody's coming like a thief in the night. Gonna stand by his people when we're too weak to fight. Yeah, we're too weak to fight. Yeah. Somebody's coming, it's gonna change everything. Somebody, oh yeah. Somebody's coming, yeah. Somebody's coming. Look out now, somebody's coming, yeah. Somebody's coming, it's gonna change everything. 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 TODD SNIDER rules, y'all.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. How's everybody? So I've been standing in this little desert for the last couple of days, waiting for this moment. The last couple of days we've been here. So I'm going to talk a little bit. I feel like I need to tell a couple of stories. Todd, my name's Cody, Canada, for folks that don't know. So in 1994, I had my wisdom teeth taken out. And I live in Yukon, Oklahoma, and that's the home of Garth Brooks. You know why I know that? Because everybody wouldn't shut the fuck up about it. And everybody thought that I was playing music because I wanted to do that, and I did not, and I still don't. I still have the same feelings about that. I don't want to be Garth Brooks. Just to, have a few tunes that people sing along every now and then. But in '94, I had got my wisdom teeth taken out and I was staying at my dad's, and I was 18. And on television, on the Conan O'Brien show, was this dude dancing like a chicken with those shoes on. And I thought, because I'd smoked weed before, but I was on some kind of whatever painkillers they were. I was like, well, this is good shit. And that was it. I thought it was a dream, And then about 6 months later, I moved to a town called Stillwater, Oklahoma, where things started happening for me. And I met a guy named Mike McClure who became my producer and one of my best friends in the world, and really helped me be able to play music for a living without having a secondary job. And Mike gave me this TODD SNIDER record. And he goes, have you heard of this guy? And I was like, holy shit, that's that guy I saw dancing like a chicken. I said, I have heard of him once, and then it was the Daily Planet record, and I fell in love with it. And for the next, until right now, I'm still a gigantic fucking TODD SNIDER fan, Got to be friends with him through email only, and I thought that was odd. And then we went out to his funeral in Nashville, and I found out that being on his email list is an elite list to be on. So I made it, guys. All right. I have two of his, and I have one of mine. Please excuse the voice. Dusty. A little out of place, a little out of tune, sort of lost in space, racing the moon, climbing the walls of this hurricane, slurricane. Overall, I can't complain. Hey, all I wanted was a one chance to let freedom ring. They said I had to get a permit, tags and everything. I never made it through the red tape. I got this paper hat. I got a job working weekdays. You won't prize that. I got nothing to lose, nothing to gain, just like a one-way ticket to cruise in a passing lane. I can't complain. Hey, I was talking with my girlfriend. I told her I was stressed. I said I'm going off the deep end. She says, God, won't you give it a rest? We're all waiting in the dugout. Well, wishing we could pitch, but I ain't gonna throw a shutout. You got nothing to lose, you got nothing to gain. It's like a one-way ticket to cruise in a passing lane. I can't complain. And now I got a brand new dance. I need one more shot. This could be my last chance. You know I won't get caught. This could be my last dance. You know I can't be bought. Hey, then again, on the other hand, how much you got? I got nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Like a one-way ticket to cruise in the passing lane. I can't complain. A little out of place, a little out of tune. We're all lost in space, racing the moon, climbing the walls of this hurricane. Still overall, I can't complain. No, I can't complain. Can't complain. Thank you. I was going to have a special guest come out with me, but she couldn't. She had her daughter's something sports game. So this is from my friend Jamie Lynn. Hey little buddy, don't you worry, everything is going to be okay. I could have told you when they started making money that the world was going to treat you this way. Forget your first wife, she was no good for you. She was a gold-digging bitch, and her mom was too. Hey, Iron Mike, don't let them get you down. Hey, little buddy, don't look uneasy. You just keep your eyes fixed on this fight. And if that mean no Don King don't give you back all your money, I say you and I, we go take it back some night. Yes, tell the champion and everybody knows you are. Come on, Iron Mike, let's take the Porsche to the titty bar. Come on, champ. Come on, champ. All I'm asking for is $300 in that song until my brother straightens out. Yeah, I'd do this for you if I could, and you needed me to. Ain't that what friendship's all about? Hey, little buddy, don't get angry. God, please at least not at me. You know I'm right behind you all the way. Oh, come, Padre, to say whatever you want to, and I'll agree. Who washed every car in this 10-car garage? Who carries the boombox in the entourage? Me, Mike. God damn it. Me. Hey, thank you. So I'm gonna talk more. Is that all right? I would, because Todd meant a lot to me. I wouldn't have a career. I would not, and I'll say that to the day that I croak. I wouldn't have a career without that guy, without stumbling upon that Conan O'Brien show and a drug-induced, medical-induced haze. But he took care of me. He was when my band broke up. I called him and I said, people won't let me play my own songs anymore because all they want to hear is the old band shit. And he goes, well, what do you want to do? It's like, well, right now I don't want to do those songs. And he goes, don't do it. And I was like, wow, I wish I would have thought of that. And then, a few years had passed and people wanted the band to get back together. And I called him and Robert Earl and said, what should I do? And they said, whatever you want to do. You're driving this boat. And it's hard for me to let go of that sometimes. So then I called him and I said, well, after 16 years, my band and I are going to get back together. I think we're going to do it. because everybody's sober, which is boring as fuck for them. And I said, but I think we're going to do it. And I have two boys. They're 20 and 18. And Todd's known them since before they were born. And he said, your kids deserve to see your victory lap, Dad. So the night that the afternoon that I got the news, he brought me out of a dry spell. So this is for Todd. You came in with both guns blazing, the most amazing thing I'd never seen before. From that point forward, nothing was boring. I wasn't working for them anymore. I hit blacktop looking for something like that one thing that kept me wanting more and more. Then it found me just like a new friend, saying, buddy, come on in, there ain't no wonder it anymore. Ooh, I never thought I'd be doing what I do. It's a great big world we're walking through. I'm glad I ran into you. When I was younger, every bone burning, every wheel turning down every road that you traveled down. I'm glad to witness my own hits and misses, sadness, then forgiveness, and finally I came around. Ooh, it's a great big world we're walking through. Ooh, I never thought I'd be doing what I do. Glad I ran into you. Never thought I'd be doing what I do. Ooh, it's a great big world we're walking through, and you forgot your shoes. I'm glad I ran into you. Thank you. Todd Snider rules.
Oh boy. All right. Sometimes it works. I love the thought of Todd Snider rules. Because, like, the thought of Todd Snider knowing anything about fucking rules, that's pretty funny.
How about a hand for everybody that's come down here and love? Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I mean, the kind of love you guys have for your hero, that we have for our hero, and it all mixes together. It's beautiful, and he was such a dick. But God, we loved him. He called me when he was, I think he was probably 28, and he was pissed because he didn't make it in the 27 club. Because I was telling Shelby and Levi today, like, that's the thing. You got to have, like, self-loathing, self-hatred, and delusional thinking to make it in this business. And so, like, he was actually pissed he didn't die when he was 27. I was like, me too. But then a couple years later, he called me up. And I think, I don't want to be crude, but I think I was in the bathroom. Because he would wake up at 5 in the, if you wanted to talk to Todd, you had to get up and email him at 5 in the morning. After noon, it was done. Phones don't work at TODD SNIDER. 615 just goes away. And he goes, I think I got it. Old timer, too late to die young now. I am an old timer, 5 and dimer, trying to find a way to age like wine somehow. It's my favorite. My new stuff is nothing like my old stuff was, and neither one is much when compared to the show, which will not be as good as some other one you saw. Well, fuck you, I know, I am an old timer, too late to die young now. I am an old timer, 5 and dimer, trying to find a way to age like wine somehow. I've known every fool who's ever signed their name on these walls, in the backs of all these beer joints and concert halls. I've been through 7 managers, 5 labels, 1,000 picks, and patch cables, 2 vans and bands, a bunch of guitar stands, cans and cans and cans of beer, bottles of booze and bags and bags and bags and pounds and pounds. And what other can we get heavier than pounds? Because we're going to need that too by the end of the weekend. Pounds of pot and 1,000 other things I forgot. This is his favorite part. I thought that I'd be dead by now, but I'm not. I am an old timer, too late to die young now. I am an old timer, 5 and dimer, trying to find a way to age like wine somehow. Trying to find a way to age like wine somehow. So one time, I got two little anecdotes. One time, he picked me up from the airport. I was coming in to ride with him. This is when we were both young. And he's in his blue van that he drove around for miles and miles and miles, and bags and bags and bags. He picks me up from the airport, and as we're exiting the airport, he goes, mind you, I'd never been to his house. I knew it was on Highway 100, but I'd never been there. So he picks me up, and we're getting out of the airport. He goes, "Where do we go, man?" I was like, where do we go? And immediately I thought, this is a test. This is a fucking test. I go, take a left. So I played along and figured out how to get to Highway 100, and then for the next 16 miles, I just looked for hippie shit on porches. And we finally ran up to a house that had a checkered board porch, white and black checkerboard. I go, and a dream catcher. And I go, there's your house. He goes, shit, man, how'd you know? I go, how'd you fucking know? You fucking with me? I'm fucking with you. I love that guy, man. We had some of the funniest times. I'll never forget when Eddie Shaver came over, and I'm sitting there. Todd had just talked me in, and he goes, just get as high as you ever have, and we'll do something fun. I was like, okay. And sure enough, Eddie Shaver comes over, and he goes, hey, Todd, I need $20. I was like, this should be fun. And then I heard them in the other room, and this is before Todd met Melita, and so, like, there were no kids involved. And, man, Eddie Shaver was in there blessing his kids, blessing his soon-to-be grandkids, and I was like, just give him $50. Look, come on, let's call it. Last time I saw Todd was out in, what's the name of that lake? Henderson Lake. Wait. Old Hickory. Todd called it Funky Lake, but yes. I was hanging with John Randall, and he goes, hey, man, I really want to write something with, like, some kind of funky wordplay. Y'all know John Randall? He's fantastic. He wrote Whiskey Lullaby and a whole bunch of other things, and he was part of Tin Man. But he goes, man, let's have some fun today. I go, well, if you really want to have some fun, let's call Todd. And Todd, of course, was out there just stumbling around, and I go, hey, man, you got any funky, weird things? He goes, of course. So I don't know if I'm going to get this right because I've never played it live. In fact, I've only played it a couple of times in my life. These guys have never heard this, so if we get like a 5 out of 10, that's almost a 10. Let's see if I can figure. Basically, it's about a cowboy. There's a cowboy in a pickup truck with a kick-ass country song jacked up about a cowboy in a pickup truck with a kick-ass country song jacked up. It's called Cowboy in a pickup truck with a kick-ass country song jacked up. There's a cowgirl singing along to a kick-ass country song about a cowgirl singing along to a kick-ass country song. It's called Cowboy in a pickup truck with a kick-ass country song jacked up. It goes, hey, hey. It goes, ho, hey, ho. It goes, hey, hey. song jacked up, and there's a cowgirl singing along to a kick-ass country song, and there's a bonfire out in the sticks singing a kick-ass country song. Hey, yeah, it's like a cowboy in a pickup truck with a kick-ass country song jacked up about a cowboy in a pickup truck, and there's a pickup jacked up. It's called Cowboy in a pickup truck with a kick-ass country song jacked up.
Todd Snider rules.
Chelsea, love it.
Hey, y'all. Thank you so much. Thanks. It was my mom's. She got it on her honeymoon in Hawaii, actually. I've never worn it. Thank you. I'm trying to find this quote. Do y'all mind? So I had the pleasure of opening for Todd Snider a few times, and he was a friend, and we talked a lot of shit about this spaghetti western dystopian record that I'm trying to make happen, and I saw him as kind of the weird cowboy walking through the desert. And I know we might be short on time, but if it's all right with y'all, could I read this quote? It's actually called the Texas quote of the day, but she sent this to me, and she said, you know, she thought of Todd, and this resonated so much as to how beautiful his last record was. So if a man sticks with anything or in the same place long enough, there will come a time, for all sorts of reasons and no reason at all, when he becomes weary with the circumstances in which he finds himself. I expect that this is as true for writers and cowboys as it is for plumbers and proctologists. At such a time, we are all likely to feel the urge to shed our entanglements and cut loose from everything that has a hold on us, to just get up and get away. It is not necessarily about going somewhere in particular, it's just about leaving. Cowboys call it going on a high lonesome, which is a time-honored ritual according to the traditions of their tribe. A cowboy goes on a high lonesome in the attempt to clear away the clutter and complications that beset him and try to reclaim the footloose feeling of freedom he felt back in the beginning when he was young and wild with no concern for consequences. So this is a song called High Lonesome and Then Some, I guess. Thanks.
nearly every day. I won't have to be pretending I am trying to mend them when I know I'm always going my own separating way. All right now, high, lonesome, then some. Wasn't mine, it then was always meant to be. High, lonesome, then some. I'm still looking for someone, looking for someone like me. How about it, pedal steel? You want to take one, Noah? Guitar, what you got? Take us home, Keith. High, lonesome, then some. Wasn't mine, but then was always meant to be. High, lonesome, then some. I'm still looking for someone, looking for someone like me. Honky tonk style, y'all. Still looking for someone, looking for someone like me. Thank y'all so much. Thanks. Y'all give it up for the band. And the man, Todd Snyder rules. Thank y'all.
Todd Snyder rules. Fuck. Got Amanda Shires up next.
Which mic are you taking? No, it's 900 pages long, this song. We're going to need all y'all to help. Don't look scared. It's going to be okay. Do you know this? The chorus goes, too soon to tell. Too soon to tell. This is why you're here?
Too soon to tell.
Yeah, all that. We got it. You got it.
Show me how. I got that.
Oh, yes. Can you tune this? I can't play this. It's out of tune. So the difference between guitar players and fiddle players is guitar players hate each other's guts on stage only, and fiddle players love each other forever. I didn't change the strings in a while on purpose because I like to look for accidents. If you like it, you can play it. Wow.
Would you like yours back?
Yeah, but mine doesn't have tape.
I'll do that. So your key will.
I don't think they planned on me playing. Okay, cool.
Just give them a little sound so they can adjust it.
I brought my assistant, Mike. It's too soon to tell what's going to happen to you when you die. It's too soon to tell what will ever avenge. They say that living well is the best revenge. I say bullshit. The best revenge is revenge. This isn't over. We're going to meet again. Good Lord, if you're out there, you got some nerve. It seems like even the wicked get more than they deserve. We're all afraid to die, every goddamn one of us. I swear to God, it's like you're making fun of us. Not worth keeping, but too good to keep. You got another secret, better wait till I'm asleep. With all your almighty, what's up with all this fucking mystery? I wanna trust you, babe. God, whatever. You're keeping secrets from me. To tell, too soon to tell, too soon to tell. By and by, it's too soon to tell what'll happen to you when you die. Amanda Shire's on the fiddle. this idea where we would just suddenly start dancing, and then I thought, that's weird to do in public on a stage. It's better when you're like at a bar with your bachelorette friends. We're not doing that. Okay. At the fortune tellers on the second floor, and bright red letters hanging off of the door, it said closed. I think it might have been some kind of sign. Don't give up on me, baby. I think I'm losing my mind. I just met too many people that I love too much. They're scattered all around and never stay in touch. I've been traveling almost forever, it seems. You two will wake up every morning with a lot more memories than dreams. It was so good I forgot the words. And I saw Mike, you know. Don't you want to sing? No? Let me come down here with you. Ready? You got the words. Low grade cloud. A low grade cloud blowing over my head. I'm walking down the hill without my fortune read. I could still take
rejection, but it's getting hard to do.
Wish I could show you how you hurt me in a way that wouldn't hurt you too. Wish I could show you that it hurt you the way that wouldn't hurt you too.
Howdy, folks, hanging in there. Well, like everybody here, I can't overstate what Todd was as an influence and an inspiration. And somehow wound up, I guess I'm doing one of my songs. When I was starting out as a songwriter, listening to, like everybody, a lot of Townes Van Zandt, a lot of Tom T. Hall and things like that. And I'd hear things like Talkin' Blues and think, those are cool, but, you know, they're nostalgic. I don't really feel they're relevant, maybe, or something. And then you hear Talkin' Seattle Blues, and you think, yes, you can make things classic and relevant, too. So this song came out a lot different in the studio, but it was written directly inspired by Todd. This is a tune called Proud Souls. I got drunk by myself last night. They say it's no way to make things right. Yeah, I just didn't have anything better to do. The dog was asleep on the living room rug, and I watched a show about crime and drugs. I punished a bottle of bourbon until it was through. Now I don't care that I can't sleep, I just as soon stay up all week. I might get some things done while others dream. The heater broke and the room got cold, and my knees and ankles say I'm getting older. The phone finally rang, but it wasn't for me. If everyone was together, I guess no one would be alone. But life's a lot of trade-offs in the end. Somewhere in the fields of heather, the proud souls laugh and they love together. Somewhere between passion and losing friends. Well, sleep finally came, but I woke up alone. My head was lying next to the telephone. I gave the sun a cussing as I drew the shades. One thing that seems always true, that's when I'm hungover, baby, the sky is blue. A rough night for me will make a hell of a day. I believe in ghosts and democracy, and that each man should leave us his legacy. Be that man's work great or be it small. But I don't believe in everything like the designated hitter or the diamond rings will make love last forever for one and all. If everyone should be together, then why are so many left alone? Life's a lot of trade-offs in the end. Somewhere in the fields of heather, the proud souls laugh and they love together. Somewhere between passion and losing friends. Somewhere between passion and losing friends. Thank you so much. Noah Jeffries on that fiddle. All right, I'm going to bring up the band. We're going to play the first song I ever heard by TODD SNIDER. Just like you, I was never the same since. You can say anything in a song. Y'all sing along with the choruses as loud as you can. You're all right. Just the other morning, I was hanging around in my house. I had a new book with pictures of Madonna naked, and I was checking it out. Just then a friend of mine came through the door, said she never paid me for a scumbag before. She said, I don't ever want to see you anymore, and I still don't know why. I think I'm an alright guy. I think I'm an alright guy. Well, I just want to live until I gotta die. I know I ain't perfect, but God knows I try. I think I'm an alright guy. I think I'm alright. Well, maybe I'm dirty. And maybe I smoke a little dope, but it ain't like I'm going on TV and tearing up pictures of the Pope. I know I get wild and I know I get drunk, and it ain't like I got a bunch of bodies in my trunk. My old man used to call me no good punk, and I still don't know why. Outside the bar, they turned on their lights, they ordered me out of my car. Man, I was only kidding when I called them a couple of dicks. Still they made me do the stupid human tricks. I'm stuck in this jail with a bunch of dumb heads, and I still don't know why. I think I'm an alright guy. I think I'm an alright guy. Well, I just want to live until I gotta die. I know I ain't perfect, but God knows I try. I think I'm an alright guy. I think I'm alright.
go. Get a little bit more.
Thank you. Good night.